Hey everyone, today I'm diving into the stats to see if Gen Z couples are really getting divorced faster than Gen X. Let's uncover the truth behind these trends. So, what's going on with Gen Z's divorce rates? First off, data shows that Gen Z is divorcing faster than Gen X did at the same age, especially within the first 5 years of marriage. But why is that? Let's break it down. One big factor is values and expectations. Gen Z prioritizes personal freedom and autonomy, which sometimes comes at the expense of commitment and accountability. They have higher expectations for marriage than previous generations. On the flip side, Gen X prioritized stability and security, but that often led to unresolved conflicts and resentment. Economic stress is another major player here. Student loan debt and limited job opportunities are creating financial instability for Gen Z, putting a strain on relationships. Compare that to Gen X, who faced different economic challenges but didn't have the same level of financial stress from student loans. And then there are societal shifts. Social media, individualism, and changing work-family dynamics are shaping relationship expectations in new ways. Gen Z is growing up in a different world compared to Gen X, and this influences how they approach marriage. Now let's talk about millennials for a second. Interestingly, millennials are divorcing less than Gen X and boomers. They're marrying later and focusing on communication and emotional intimacy. Plus, they're more open to therapy, which helps them manage conflicts better. Speaking of therapy, there's been an increase in premarital counseling among Gen Z. About 39% of Gen Z couples attended premarital counseling, compared to 30% overall. This shows that they're trying to address issues early, but it doesn't always prevent divorce. Now, let's look at some numbers. The divorce rate for Gen Z couples is significantly higher than that of Gen X couples at the same age. More than 50% increase in family and couples therapy appointments from January 2023 to January 2025 shows that people are seeking help, but the challenges are still there. So, what's the takeaway here? The comparison of divorce rates between Gen Z and Gen X reveals the complexities of modern relationships. For Gen Z, it's about balancing personal freedom with commitment. For Gen X, it was about finding stability without letting conflicts fester. To build strong and resilient relationships, communication, conflict resolution, and mutual support are key. These findings highlight the importance of early relationship intervention and realistic expectations. If you've got thoughts on this topic, leave them in the comments below. And if you're interested in learning more about relationships and generational trends, check out my other video on the differences between Gen Z and millennial dating habits. Don't forget to subscribe to support the channel. Thanks for watching.